Hi guys, it is me, King Jammer, and today I want to talk about mob spawners. So I'm in a mob spawner XP farm that I made in a 1.12 world, and it still works obviously. And it's the old mob spawner that we've always made. We've probably done it for years. You find a spawner, you dig out the room, you force the mobs into an elevator. Now the elevator, up until 1.13, always worked with with these signs. So the mob elevator, they just go through, the signs are in between water. So it's sign, water, sign, water. That's how we've always done it. They travel 8 blocks and then they drop 22 or 23 blocks, and you've got one hit kill mobs and you collect your XP. Well, 1.13 changed all that. And so I set out to figure out how to fix that problem and correct some of my old farms to work in 1.13, and this is what I came up with. Okay, so I'm now in a creative world in Minecraft 1.13, and I recreated what we would normally create for the spawning room for an XP spawner. And back here you can see that we've got the water flowing 8 blocks forward in a room that's roughly, I think it's 8 by 9. Now normally our troughs would meet up here in the middle, but they would start right here. But because I want to use this new elevator that I found, this new mob elevator that I found, I wanted to make this act a little bit differently. So I've got these troughs starting back here so that on each side they run 8 blocks and then drop the mob by 1 block, and then that sends them another 8 blocks forward into this elevator. This can probably be simplified, but this is what I came up with. Now this elevator, I spent a long time trying to figure out how to work out this elevator, and it wasn't until I stumbled across Waddle's YouTube video on how these elevators work that I was able to get this mob spawner up and going. So thanks to Waddles and his community for figuring out this new mob elevator. Now it works with the help of this packed ice. An ice block will work, but the packed ice works a little bit better in helping them slide into the elevator. So this elevator works still with the help of these signs. So here in the bottom you see the soul sand and the new mechanics which elevate the mob up the chute of the elevator. But you need these signs all the way up, and that's really the key to the whole elevator. So I've got the mobs going 25 blocks up because I'm standing 2 blocks elevated from this trough. So they're going to drop 23 blocks and there'll be a 1-hit kill just outside there. Let me show you how I sorted the top out. So up top where the mobs end up, I had 2 full blocks here, and pretty frequently the mobs will get stuck here and their heads would just bang on the 2 blocks there. But then when I put the half slabs in place instead of the blocks, it just worked out really well. And then I've got the chute on the top side running 8 blocks, curving back behind, and then they're falling down 23 blocks to my item collection here. This is where I collect my items, and they're 1-hit kills for XP. So let's throw a few mobs in and see how it works. Okay, so I switched my game mode to easy, and I've already got mobs coming down, and you'll see that they just slide right in and shoot right up the elevator. Occasionally a mob will get stuck, especially these smaller ones, but the next mob that slides through will push him out of the way and into the elevator. And so that's kind of how that goes. Once in a while you end up with a 1 mob queue, but since the spawner continues to make mobs, it's really a non-issue. Now because I have that chute curving around the side of the spawner, I can stand here and monitor the progress of my spawner and my trough and collect my XP at the same time. So this was a pretty simple design, and I wanted to make a design that I could convert my old farms into a new working farm with, and this accomplishes that. So thank you guys for checking that out, and if you enjoy the videos, leave a like and consider subscribing. Thank you so much.